Starts with a good base and starts with a belief in God, and and strain out all your troubles together, and so I really love this. I love this piece. And the reason I love it is because it's so versatile, and like Pam said earlier, this is the workhorse. You can put it in here, you can put ground beef in here, you can put chicken in here. This is how I do my chicken all the time, because we eat a lot of chicken with salad. That's what we have for supper night, because after you get to a certain age, you shouldn't eat like we do at these banquets. You need to eat less. And so we have a salad at night, usually put 4 ounces of chicken on the salad. So it's perfect, and you can season it, you can do all that kind of stuff, which is really, really great. But you all know the magic number for the microwave, for meat in the microwave. Do you know the magic number?
6 minutes.
6 minutes a pound. If you don't know that, it's 6 minutes a pound, except for fish, which is 3 minutes a pound. 6 minutes a pound. So if you want to do salmon in here, salmon is fabulous. Fabulous in here. And so I will always put a little, whether I'm doing ground beef or ground turkey or chicken or anything, I always put a little water in the bottom of this. Okay, and the reason I do that is because it makes the cleanup so much easier, because the grease goes down underneath and hits that water. And it just, then you're not like, you guys have done this too, where you scrape. And so if you got the water in there, it just makes cleanup super, super simple. But I want to teach you how to make fish in here. And before you gag on it, I want you to try it at home, because it's really good. Really, really, really good. I take the deep one, okay, and I take fish fillets, and I like cod or haddock. Sometimes you can use tilapia too. I don't use Neil's Good walleye, you fry that, right? But anyway, what you do is you put your fish and you lay it in here, and you don't season it at all. Okay, and you get a big tea kettle of really, really hot water until it goes, ooh, and it blows and it's boiling. And then you pour that over the fish, and you set it, and you forget it for 5 minutes, and then you lift it up, shake it out, and you can season them. You can season them with lemon, or you can season them with garlic, or you can season, and it makes poached fish, and it's absolutely delicious. Super easy, super easy.
Hey, so all our Amish girls, you just found out how to sell that stack cooker.
Without ever going in the microwave. Okay?
Yep.
Anytime. Now, let me tell you about poached eggs. Don't put the eggs in first, because when you pour the boiling water, it goes and the eggs go underneath, and you got egg mess here. Okay? So you put your, she just saw that picture. Okay, so pour the boiling water in, crack your eggs, put the cover on it, 5 minutes, and you've got beautiful poached eggs that are lovely and gorgeous, and you're not sitting there, with a poacher and having it all. It's just, and it cleans
Water
up
first,
like perfect.
eggs.
Okay, so I love this. Anytime I want to poach in here. Of course, you can make amazing meals in here by doing our Stack Cook, and if you get the Stack Cook cookbook, we can come and do one of those at your home, because this month we're having 10-10-10, or January we're having 10-10-10, and so we can tell you how to put some meal here. You can put the rice in here. You can put your vegetables and chicken in here. Then you can put dessert up here with apples or pears. You put it in, you set it, you forget it, and you've got a complete meal that's in 30 minutes or less. So those are fabulous things that you can do. But let me just tell you a couple more things. I don't have a lot of space in my house anymore. We downsize. So rather than having 4 or 5 different colanders, this is the very best colander in the world. That's why it's such a great piece to give somebody for a wedding gift, because lots of times they don't have all of the stuff, right? But this is so fabulous to be able to wash strawberries or take fruit or rinse off anything from the garden, if you just want, and even if you want to do a salad. Now, I know you have the salad spinner that's fabulous, and y'all should get that if you don't have it. But if you're in a pinch or in a hurry, this is so great to be able just to take your salad, run water over it, put it in here, and now very carefully use the seal, not the cover, and shake that baby up. And all of the water comes down, and you got your lovely salad. You ready? You dump it out, put it in, and you can store it in the refrigerator this way, which is really fast. It's great, because then your lettuce doesn't get all brown and yucky and icky. Okay? Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you about this is my tortilla keeper. This is how I heat up tortillas, and I just love it. How many of you buy tortillas, right? I don't know what you use, but this is what I use to heat up tortillas. Don't have a microwave, you can stick them in the microwave. But sometimes when you put more tortillas in the microwave this way, have you noticed that they don't really, it's kind of, they get gummy? Have you ever noticed that? Especially if you're doing like 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. If you're doing 1 or 2, it's no big deal. But I just love it, because I take boiling water, pour the boiling water in, put this in, put in your tortillas, put the cover, set it, forget it, while you're fixing something else. It keeps your tortillas warm the entire time, whether it's corn tortillas or flour tortillas. So there's lots of things you can do for taco night. Got it? Okay. You all know about chicken on a cone, don't you?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I'm not going to do chicken on a cone, but that's another one that's really good. And do you know about, have you done the party?
Do chicken on a cone. Do
Oh,
them.
chicken
This is
on-
our big release for January. You guys are
This
getting
is so
very
good. If
trained
you
on
don't know
this.
how to do this, this is so cool. You put this in here, and you take the whole chicken, okay, and you sit him where that whole part is. So you put chicken on a cone, okay, and the chicken's like this, and then it turns and it cooks evenly all the way around. Now, if you do that, the problem is that sometimes this part gets done first. So you got to tuck him under his arms underneath. And if you tuck his arms underneath, I just use I use dental floss because I never have kitchen thread. But I use dental floss and I just wrap him up with dental floss. And it's real easy, you cut him. And so it's how long? 6 minutes a pound. So for a 3-pound chicken, 18 minutes, and you put all your good stuff in there, and it's just delicious, and you put all your yummy thyme on the outside, or garlic on the outside, or you can brush it with, it's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful good. But also you can do cakes in here. Yes, ma'am?
Do you cover it when you do this?
I do not cover it when I do that. I just do it just like that. I do not cover it. Yeah. If some people said if they want to cover it, you can turn it this upside down. And you can do that, but I never have done that. I've always done it so that it gets a little air and it doesn't get too moist, so it doesn't get crackly on the outside, but it definitely gets cooked and it browns because they are attracted to the fat. If you want to do anything, Jiffy Mix cornbread mix, so simple. Just pour your Jiffy Mix cornbread mix in here, pour it around it, and do it about 5 minutes, about a fourth of the time, whatever. So it says 20 minutes, you do it 5 minutes in the microwave. And so then your cornbread, and you've got a cornbread ring, it's just beautiful. But it's also, who cares? It's cornbread, right? I mean, it's not like, oh, I need my cornbread to be in squares. No, I need my cornbread so my kids can eat it, right? Chili or whatever, they can mix it up with stuff anyway. So love these, it's so good, easy to store, easy to keep it all together in one place. Oh, one more. I could talk about this thing for 4 hours. You guys do the frosted cauliflower? This is so good, so good. This is what Neil and I do for supper some nights, is I take a head of cauliflower and I cut all the leaves off and then I poke it with a knife so it aerates it inside. And then we cook it 6 minutes a pound, right? What a concept. Okay? And then when it comes out, we frost it with a mixture of Dijon mustard and mayonnaise. And you frost it, and then you sprinkle cheddar cheese on the top, and you put it back this way, and it makes this yummy, yummy, yummy side dish. Or if you're people like us, this is what we split for supper. Because it's so good and it's real filling, and it's got the cheese, and it's got a really good fiber and good vegetable, and it's just delicious, delicious like that. And so you can cook it, and it steams up, and it's sitting, and then when you serve it, it's right there. And we just tend to get a fork and eat it, but no, I split it and actually put it on a plate for them sometimes. Okay, so here's
How long for the second part of that?
just long enough to go get the other stuff together because I don't put it back in. It just melts. There's so much heat in that. Good question. There's so much heat when when you have everything ready. You frost it. You put that on, and then you just bop it right on top here. And by the time it sets, the cheese melts, and it just looks like somebody painted it on. It drizzles down with it. Oh, it's so, and it sticks because it's sticking to that mayonnaise and mustard. Now, if you don't buy Dijon, you can just use yellow mustard and mayonnaise. That works, or Miracle Whip. You can whatever you use. And it just, when the cheese melts, it just looks like it's been painted on there, like it's frosted on. It's just delicious, and it's yummy, and it's good for you too. Right now, you guys all know that it's better to cook vegetables in the microwave than it is to cook them in water. You all know that because they lose 90% of their nutrients. So have you ever seen the carrots turn orange in the water on the stove? Have you ever seen that happen? Have you ever seen that? Yep. Yeah. That's your nutrients right there in that water. That's your nutrients right there in that water. Just cooking away. So you're leaching them otherwise. So that's why it's better to steam vegetables on the stove, or it's to use them in the microwave and cook them in the microwave. And I bet you know how long to cook them. 6 minutes a pound. That's the magic number. If you teach people that, you guys know it. But people will just sit there and go, golly, she is so smart. When you teach them 6 minutes a pound. That's the first demonstration I've done since 2005. So I want to say thank you.